You don't need moral superiority. You need structure that bypasses willpower. Focus sprints are short, intense work windows that trade long-winded discipline for clear cues, timed urgency, and fast feedback, the exact inputs an ADHD brain responds to. Think of focus sprints as the tiny engines that build momentum. Short, repeatable, forgiving. Below, I'll explain why they work, the evidence behind them, and give you specific, tested sprint protocols you can start tonight. Part 1. Focus. Sprints, why short bursts beat willpower. Deeper neuroscience and practical protocols. Focus doesn't fail because you're weak. It fails because the brain's reward and control systems need different inputs than traditional productivity advice assumes. To truly boost attention with minimal willpower, we need to operationalize how those systems work, and then build microstructures that plug into them. This part expands the science and gives you granular, repeatable sprint protocols, measurement plans, and troubleshooting. Everything you need to make sprints your daily habit. The biology behind struggle, dopamine, norepinephrine, and the prefrontal cortex. Several interacting neuromodulator systems shape focus. Dopamine signals reward prediction and motivation. In ADHD, dopamine pathways can be under-responsive or mistimed, so delayed rewards often fail to motivate. Immediate, predictable rewards restore the signal short-term. Norepinephrine, from the locus coeruleus, influences arousal and alertness. Small bursts of novelty or mild urgency can bump norepinephrine and sharpen attention for short windows. Prefrontal cortex, PFC, is where planning, inhibition, and sustained attention live. Stress, sleep loss, or high cognitive load reduces PFC effectiveness. Short sprints offload the PFC's demand by limiting how long it needs to maintain control. Understanding this triad helps explain why short, rewarded, urgent actions beat long, abstract goals. Sprints work because they create aligned, short-loop dopamine signals, mild norepinephrine boosts, and a PFC demand the brain can sustain. Focus sprints as intentional neurology. A well-designed sprint is really a neurological mini-experiment. You create a scenario where the brain gets the cue, a bounded action, micro-goal, and an immediate feedback, micro-reward. Over time, repeating this train helps the brain predict rewards sooner. And prediction is motivation. Detailed sprint protocols and when to use each. Advanced nanosprint, 8 to 12 minutes. Use when the resistance is psychic heavy. Exact start ritual, 30 to 60 seconds. Pour a sip of water. Name the micro goal aloud. Place a visible token jar on the desk. Timer, set for 10 o'clock. Use a tactile timer if possible. Goal definition, 1 atomic action. Open the doc, write the title, sort 3 emails. Write it in present tense on a sticky note. Reward, 1 immediate micro reward, sip of a favorite drink. Then log a token, why it succeeds. The cost to begin is microscopic. Your brain can tolerate 10 minutes of effort. Repeating 3 to 6 nanosprints builds momentum. Flow sprint, 20 to 30 minutes. Use for deeper cognitive tasks. Start ritual, 2 minutes. 30-second movement, light exposure, then open to a single, clearly scoped target. Timer, 25 minutes recommended. Adjust if you fatigue quickly. Break plan, 5 to 10-minute break with movement, hydration, and a visual token check. Reward, slightly larger micro reward, 5-minute tea/mini walk. Why it succeeds. This length is often long enough to reach microflow but short enough to limit PFC drain. Variable sprint, 10 to 30 minutes, randomized. Use sparingly for boredom or creative reignition. Procedure, pre-declare a range, 10 to 30, draw a duration, app or slip of paper. Begin, make sure the reward may be unpredictable. Small, lottery-style treat. Why it works. Variable rewards and novelties spike dopamine when used in moderation, keeping motivation high for tasks that otherwise feel flat. How to measure sprint success. Beyond output, prioritize starter metrics over finished metrics for the first 4 to 6 weeks. Sprint starts per day, target 3 to 6. Sprint completion rate, % of started sprints finished. Perceived effort before versus after, scale 1 to 5. Emotional state post-sprint, scale, drained to energized. Log these daily and review weekly. Small, consistent increases in starts predict long-term behavioral change more than occasional marathon days. A 21-day sprint habit program, practical. Week 1, the initiation week. Focus on 3 nanosprints daily. Track starts and tokens. Keep rules simple. Week 2, build length. Convert 1 nanosprint into a flow sprint on 2 days. Add 1 body double session if initiation falters. Week 3, stability and variability. Maintain 3 to 4 sprints daily. Add 1 variable sprint midweek. Analyze data and celebrate progress. This micro-phased approach guards against overload and creates the small wins your brain needs. Common obstacles plus targeted fixes. Obstacle: I start but then self-sabotage. Fix: shorten the sprint or change the reward. Make the first 60 seconds a non-negotiable ritual. Stand, breathe, touch the desk. Obstacle: I forget to start. Fix: use environmental cues. Place a visible sticky note. Set a subtle alarm tied to the cue. Obstacle: I feel guilty for short sprints. Fix: reframe. Short sprints compound into hours of focused work. There's strategy, not laziness. Obstacle: emotional overwhelm kills sprints. Fix: add a 60 to 120 second recentering phase before the sprint. Grounding, breathing, naming. Practical scripts to say aloud before a sprint. Micro goal naming. For this sprint, I will action. Commitment phrase: I start now for 10 minutes. Post-sprint claim: sprint done, I earned X. Data-friendly experimentation: treat your life like a lab. Run A/B tests. A week of nano only versus a week of flow first. Timer modality: tactile versus phone app. Reward type: edible versus movement. Use a simple spreadsheet to track starts and completion. After 2 weeks, adapt based on patterns. Environment and dopamine design: building a focus habit that outfleshes willpower. Sprints are powerful, but they fail in a hostile environment. This part expands environment strategies, dopamine-friendly reward architectures, and real-life setups, step by step. So focus becomes the path of least resistance. Environmental load: the silent attention thief. The human brain seeks regularity. Every visual object, notification, or competing stimulus divides attention and eats working memory capacity. For ADHD brains, this cost is amplified. Clutter raises baseline distractibility and increases PFC demand for filtering. The result? You feel drained before you begin. Designing a one-click-to-focus workspace. Aim to reduce pre-sprint decision steps to 1, ideally physical. Follow this checklist. Surface purge, 90 seconds. Remove everything except your sprint items. Token zone. Put your token jar or sticker pad visible. Timer ready. Preload a visible timer to the side, analog or large digital. Phone bowl. A visible bowl to drop the phone into, out of reach but visible. Light and window. Open blinds and lamps. Natural light if possible. Noise plan. Headphones plus steady noise or sign on door for no disturbance. Hydration. Glass of water in reach. If you can complete the checklist in 3 minutes, you're ready. The fewer micro decisions, the more likely the sprint starts. Sensory controls: what to modulate and why. Visual: limit items to the task only. Use a hide box on your desk for non-urgent items. Auditory: if words pull you, use pink noise or instrumental music without lyrics. Research shows irrelevant speech impairs working memory. Tactile: fidget object for low-level regulation, not a phone. A small anchor object like a smooth stone can be grounding. Olfactory: some people respond to an energizing scent or calming scent, depending on task type. Dopamine smart reward system: token economies for adults. Adult token economies adapt behavior analytic principles into practical life. Token mechanics: assign 1 token per completed sprint. Tokens must be visible: beads, stickers, or app points. Redemption schedule: set small short-term rewards and larger weekly rewards. 5 tokens equals nice tea. 20 tokens equals a new book or class. Variable sprinkle: occasionally give a surprise bonus token when a streak is especially solid. Surprise produces a larger dopamine spike. Rules: clear, simple, and unambiguous. Avoid complicated conversion math. This system links immediate action with predictable payoff, the gap ADHD brains struggle with. Digital hygiene: specific steps. Quick capture: 1 place to dump thoughts, Todoist/Notion. This frees working memory immediately. Tab rule: open only the tabs you need for the sprint. Use a later bookmark folder for distracting links. Notification policy: turn off non-urgent notifications for sprint blocks. Use Do Not Disturb and allow calls from a specified contact if needed. Maintenance and scaling: weekly review, 10 minutes. Count tokens, note patterns, tweak cues. Monthly novelty adjustment: rotate rewards, test a new music playlist, or change token color. Quarterly reflection: did your starts increase? Did energy patterns shift by season or cycle? Remap sprints accordingly. If this resonated, Subscribe for more brain-friendly focus systems. If you're ready to slow down, reconnect with yourself, and make space for your healing, grab the Soul Care Chronicles journal today. The link is in the description.